I wanted to invite everybody over the next couple of days. I'm going to be making a video. It's a Bible study, but maybe possibly a sermon. We'll see how it works out. But we're looking at the darkness inside the Seventh-day Adventist Church. You know, why we have these dumb dogs that can't bark, and why we have spineless men in the leadership positions who just don't do their job. You know, they don't call sin by its rightful name. And, you know, as the Bible says in Ezekiel, we are the watchers on the wall. We have a duty. We are duty bound. And if we don't warn those who are in their sin, then we die in their sin also. And their sin will be upon us. So we're going to be looking at the Seventh-day Adventist Church leadership. And there's some things going on right now that we all know is false flags. But, you know, we are living in the time of the separation between the wheat and the tares. This is the close of probationary time as we know it. And I'm watching that Satan is deceiving anybody who does not wish to surrender their hearts and wills to God and live in obedience to the light that we've been given. And for some odd reason, there's many that still call themselves Seventh-day Adventists who have no clue what it means. So we're going to be looking into that, and we're going to be kind of bringing light to darkness, because I don't want anybody, including, you know, our own families, our own children, we don't want them to enter into life maimed. I mean, the Bible says, I was just reading with my daughter, I believe it was in Mark chapter 9, that God says, Jesus speaking, he's like, it's better that a millstone be tied around our neck and we be thrown down into the sea, than for us to teach these little ones, or for one hand to be cut off. It's better to go to heaven with one hand than to have both hands and go to hell. So we're realizing that sin has to be removed from the church. This iniquity that's taking place right now, it has to be called by its name. And those that understand and know, and those in leadership positions, you have a responsibility. So you can either do your job, or God, as we're watching, will remove you by force. You see, when Jesus came the first time, he came as a lamb to the slaughter. Now he's coming as a king to conquer. I think there's some confusion as to what's happening right now. Yes, there is a shaking going on. God's power is returning, but God is coming as a king. Vengeance. I would, for any Seventh-day Adventist who is not right with God, who is not surrendering their will to the Father every day and living in the light that they have, and specifically as a Seventh-day Adventist, reading the Spirit of Prophecy. You see, the Spirit of Prophecy is all 66 books of the Bible. That is the Spirit of Prophecy that wrote it. But there's so much more. We have all this light that we've been given. So for those that choose not to obey undress reform, you don't have to, don't worry. Those who don't care about the diet, who just, oh, I can do whatever I want. You're right. You can do whatever you want. But I just want to remind you, there will be no darkness in heaven. You're not going to give up your life at the Sunday law if you weren't willing to surrender today in diet and dress reform and whatever other reform is the issue in your life right now. So I would suggest much prayer and much surrendering, because we are living at the close and there will be no second chances now. And so I really hope that you can tune into this wonderful study, because we're going to call out a lot of stuff that's falsehood. And specifically, we're going to be looking in the Texas area. So please do join, and please do comment, because, you know, the more that we see, the more that we know, the more that we alert our brothers and sisters, the more that can be